Break in AirPods factory. Is China's move shaking India's plan? Imagine this. In 𝐮𝐬𝐴, Telangana, a high-tech factory is running 24/7. Inside, thousands of machines whirl, and engineers and technicians work tirelessly to manufacture the world's most popular wireless earbuds, Apple's AirPods. But one morning, everything changes. The machines halt. A section suddenly goes silent, and then a word echoes. Supply is blocked. Is it a technical glitch? No, the issue isn't just about missing screws or wires. The real reason is China. The same China that wants to obstruct every strong step India takes. And this time it has targeted something invisible, yet extremely valuable: rare earth elements. Today, we'll dive deep into this issue. But before we begin, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update on our latest videos. Now, without any delay, let's begin today's discussion. You must be wondering, what exactly are rare earth elements? And what do they have to do with AirPods? Well, the wireless earbuds you enjoy, known for their superior sound, contain some very special metals, like neodymium and dysprosium. These aren't your everyday materials. They're used to make the powerful magnets that give AirPods their rich and immersive sound. And the largest supplier of these elements is China. And now China has cut off that supply. Why? Because of the ongoing tariff war between the US and China. But who suffered? India. And the biggest hit was taken by Foxconn's unit in Telangana that was manufacturing Apple's AirPods. Foxconn launched this unit in April 2023. It was a key part of Apple's larger strategy to shift AirPods production outside China. The idea was, if trouble brews in China, India could become Apple's next big manufacturing hub. But perhaps China couldn't digest that. It played its strongest card by halting the export of rare earth elements. And that's where a new twist began in India's journey toward technological self-reliance. This isn't just a story about interrupted production, it's a battle of technological dominance between India and China. When China imposed the ban on rare earth elements, the first to feel the impact was AirPods manufacturing. Suddenly, the plant faced a shortage of critical elements needed to make magnets. The result? Production slowed down. Foxconn even acknowledged this, but also added that the situation is improving. According to the company, supply is gradually resuming and production is picking up pace again. But the story doesn't end here. China's move wasn't just about AirPods. Rare earth elements aren't limited to earbuds. They're used in mobile phones, laptops, electric vehicles, and even defense equipment. China is the world's largest supplier of rares, and whenever it wants, it can halt the global tech supply chain. In a way, it has made the entire world hostage to its will. And when countries like India attempt to become self-reliant, China applies pressure by cutting off the supply of these critical elements. In India, both Foxconn and Tata Electronics are major suppliers for Apple. But the way China targeted Foxconn's Telangana unit was no coincidence. In early April, when China imposed a ban on rare earth exports, it specifically restricted 7 categories: samarium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium, lutetium, scandium, and yttrium. Many of these are crucial for Apple products, especially dysprosium, which is vital for making strong magnets. Following this ban, Foxconn expressed its concerns to the Telangana government. The state then escalated the issue to the central government's DPIIT, Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. This had now become more than just a supply chain issue. It was a matter of national policy. The central government now had to decide how to respond to China's tactics. And India's strategy became clear. As China goes on the back foot, India will increasingly focus on strengthening its domestic mining and supply chains. Let us also tell you, this isn't the first time China has pulled such a move. Some time ago, it abruptly recalled 300 Chinese engineers who were working on iPhone production in India. That step 2 was a calculated attempt to derail India's manufacturing ambitions. But India didn't back down then either. iPhone production continued, and today, India has emerged as a major manufacturing hub for Apple. This has only added to China's anxiety. China's strategy is crystal clear. It doesn't want India to become a viable alternative. Because if a company like Apple shifts its operations from China to India, it's not just an economic loss, it's a blow to China's global image and dominance. That's why China alternates between halting rare earth exports, recalling engineers, and trying to scare away foreign investors. But India is no longer the same old India that would be intimidated by such tactics. According to a senior Foxconn official, there was a slight slowdown, but things are improving now. The rare earth supply chain is long, yes, but the company is capable of managing the situation. Reports suggest that if all goes well, a new shipment of dysprosium will reach India within 45 to 50 days, which means in the coming days, production will be back in full swing. But this entire episode has taught India a critical lesson. If the country wants to become truly self-reliant, it must develop its own supply of strategic resources like rare earth elements. India does have rare earth mineral reserves, but their mining and refining haven't reached a competitive scale yet. Now the government must act swiftly in this direction. This issue isn't just about technology or trade, it's about strategy and national security. If China can shut down an Indian factory with the push of a button, it exposes a critical weakness in our supply chain. And that's precisely where the most urgent reforms are needed. Following this incident, the central government and the Ministry of Defense have begun considering new proposals to boost domestic supply of rare earth elements. Industry experts agree. India must now focus on building alternative supply chains, forge stronger partnerships with countries like Australia, and tap into its own mineral resources. Because when a nation's technological self-reliance is at stake, every second counts. India now stands at a crossroads, where it is both a target of China's tactics and a formidable challenger. But like every time before, India has not backed down. Foxconn's unit is up and running again. The production lines are back in action. And a new shipment of rare earth elements is already on its way. More importantly, the nation has opened its eyes. This is no longer a one-time incident. It's the beginning of a long-term strategic shift. If we want to protect ourselves from such shocks in the future, we must build inner strength. From mining to manufacturing, we need to become self-reliant. And most importantly, we must counter China's cunning strategies not just with policies, but with foresight and preparedness.
Has taught you something new. Do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.